Many of the things actually that you find that the media focus upon are the things that people are saying, well, that's nice, but I'm really struggling in other areas of my life. Can't you help me understand what the Bible teaches about this?
Right.
And that's the interesting thing, is that these are individuals who are saying, you know what, I don't really care what the media thinks so much as I'd love to know what Jesus thinks. I'd love to know what the Bible teaches on any of the issues of the day.
Okay, so these are church-going, Bible-believing people that you polled.
Right.
And you asked them, what is it you want to hear your pastor, priest, or rabbi talk about? If
you had a blank slate and you got to choose for the coming year what you were going to hear preached on, what would you want to hear?
Let's look at the top 12.
Yeah. So, as you look at these, you start out and abortion.
Never would you guess that. Everyone would tell you, every pastor and priest
don't
touch it, it's controversial. Nobody wants to hear that in church. That's number one.
Now look at the issues associated. Beginning of life, right to life, contraception, adoption, unwedded. 91% of churchgoers want to hear those issues talked about. You've got a dozen sermons right there on those issues. 91%.
The way that it was phrased in the research was we gave them a scale of how critical it was for them to hear this. And these were the top 2 points on this scale, saying it's either extremely or very critical that I learn about these things.
Wow. And right now, when the Pope is coming into town, I just heard the media say what a lot of our pulpits will say. Let's not talk about politics.
Yeah.
They're going to want to shut down the Republicans. This is what I heard on CNN. The Republicans are going to want to shut down the government. But let's just listen to what he has to say about
Let's
compassion.
ignore 91% of what the church-going people want to hear.
Correct.
Yeah. But again, too, you have to think about what constitutes success for most pastors. And it's people in the seats. It's not changed lives. And it grieves me to say that, but I mean, we have the research on this. And so they're thinking about how can I draw more people in? And they're not thinking that they want to do anything controversial. They want to do what's safe so that people feel comfortable.
But wouldn't you say that this is safe inside the walls of the church?
It should be.
Right.
It should be. Where else?
According to this poll, it is.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
92%.
When a pastor talks about abortion, he's going to hear from the 9%. He won't hear from the 91%.
Correct.
And it'll go, I made everybody mad. And I was in a bank in my town, and they had Fox News up on the bank. They'd had CNN forever, and they got Fox News up a few years ago. And I liked it. And then suddenly it was gone. And I said, what happened to Fox News? They said, oh, we had somebody complain about it, so we took it down. Somebody complain? What? You had one complaint? Yeah? Well, nobody told us they liked Fox. Well, the whole town is conservative. No, suddenly we tell them we love Fox, and Fox is back up. What happens is good people don't tell the pastor, I love that.
We're going to get to that. I want you to understand, today's show is a show of action, so after we go through this poll, David and I are developing something with George's help, and we're going to equip you to change that dynamic.
Yeah, that's right.